This is TV18 and you're watching CNBC TV18.
Organized by Messe Dusseldorf. Media partner CNBC TV18.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.
India Essen Welding and Cutting, the leading industry event in South Asia for joining, cutting and surfacing, came back with its 6th edition in Mumbai this year. The year 2014 drew over 10,000 decision makers from across the world. The fair was founded in 1993 and is now a biennial event. Partnered by Messe Essen and Messe Dusseldorf India and supported by German Welding Society and Indian Welding Society, the event was a 3-day vibrant affair.
The role of India Essen Welding and Cutting Fair is to be the biggest and most important show in the field of welding, cutting and surfacing technology for India.
We started in 2003 to think to give the welding and cutting industry a buzz with this show. That's why Messe Düsseldorf thought with whom to organize this show in India, and we chose the world leading show, Essen Welding and Cutting. So that's the world leading show happening in Germany in the city of Essen. And we came then together in 2003, the first time we did it in Hyderabad. If you compare from 2003 to now, we have a growth rate of about 250%.
Things have started moving positively. Make in India campaign, which has been launched by our Prime Minister, is actually taking off, where we have seen a lot of investments. Projects have been announced. Now, when these projects are announced, actually they have a cascading effect, and then the allied industries, they start growing. Now, in the context of that, this exhibition becomes very, very important, because here in Essen, India show, which is the biggest in welding field, is actually a platform to showcase the latest technologies.
This fair has helped us to bring in the best of the technologies from various parts of the globe and try to see how this can be indigenized, adapted into the Indian scenario.
With the backdrop of upbeat economic developments, the year 2014 offers an optimum setting to explore one of the most dynamic growth markets in the world.
I'm very pleased to see you here in Bombay Exhibition Center, and I'm extending a warm welcome to you on the occasion of the India Essen Welding and Cutting 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, for the 6th time already we have our hosts in India with our sectoral trade fair for the joining and cutting technology industry. And there's a good reason. India is an interesting and important market for the sector. The economy is booming and investments worth billions in living space, infrastructure and industrial installations are again imminent in the next future. India Essen Welding and Cutting is showing what the international joining and cutting technology industry can achieve in the service providers from all over the world together with Indian investors and decision takers.
The growing number of contacts between businessmen and women of our two countries has allowed bilateral trade and investment to increase considerably, and Germany has not for nothing become India's principal trading partner in the EU.
I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude also to our partners here in situ and in Germany for the organization and implementation of the fair and the IWS 2K14 Congress. Let us all, visitors, exhibitors, organizers and sponsors, spend 3 successful and informative days together here in Mumbai.
I wish all success for this to continue, and we have gone through the 6th exhibition now, and I'm sure that this will move from strength to strength.
India is a very emerging market, and we have a very doing this show here together. This show is growing and growing. This is a good positive sign for all of us. Shows us that we are on the right track.
The biggest advantage of having the fair and the international seminar in the same venue is that the delegates get the advantage of not only going through the papers and the presentation, but also see for themselves the various technologies which are showcased here for materials, consumables as well as equipments. And this will help them to choose the right type of technology for their products and their development works.
One of the fastest expanding economies in the world, India remains a highly attractive market for joining, cutting and surfacing technology suppliers. Indian economic growth particularly manifests itself in diverse plans to develop transportation infrastructure and upgrade energy supply and telecommunication networks. Geared to this, India Essen Welding and Cutting 2014 had around 130 exhibitors from 14 nations. Complementing the exhibition was the International Welding Symposium with the theme High Performance Welding Technologies, organized by the Indian Welding Society.
When you come to the exhibition, you would see the other part of it, making automation as a key thing. You would see in the exhibition stalls how automation can bring in a lot of changes in the conventional way in which welding has been done.
This time specifically I see a great opportunity for the Indian manufacturers to demonstrate their capabilities. And we can see a lot of welding systems as well as machines which are being displayed on the exhibition. So that is something which is we were always dreaming for, that one day we'll have all the machinery which is built in India rather than importing these machines and using it for various applications.
India Essen Welding and Cutting 2014 targeted a host of sectors, prominent among which were aviation, automotive, oil and gas, power generation and construction. It offered an effective platform for exhibitors to demonstrate contemporary technologies and gain insights from their peers.
Here we are representing and we are showcasing some of the new technologies which we have developed, which will also contribute in a big way in a Make in India campaign. And that's the whole objective why we participate also into Essen Welding Show. Some of the customers, they came here with a problem statement. They are facing some problems today and they have given us problems. They said that we want solution on this. So that's a big win-win, because we may not have those solutions rightly available here, but we will go back, we will design, we will look at the problem statement, design it and go back to them and offer them a solution.
Our main products for this market is for welding consumable and welding robots. And this is the first time for us to exhibit our robots in India. And why we have developed this robot is because in Japan there are a lot of earthquakes, and so that buildings are made of steel structure. So there is a demand to weld steel structure in Japan. I'm sure that industry in India will grow and very much sophisticated in the future. So our company products can contribute to those developments in industry in the future.
think first of all the customers have to understand what it means, automation. Automation is not only automation, automation is the pre-automation. It means the design of products which are going to be welded. They must be designed for welding in robot systems, for example. So this is the first point. The second point is with the automation you have, of course, a better quality, much better quality in welds. And you can use, the third point, process technologies which you can't use manually. So the productivity is much more efficient with the automation than with the manual welding side.
Along with the growth of automobile industry, I'm kind of finding growth in other areas, especially in rail or ship or kind of, aerospace. See, we can find application in other areas also. Now, with this exhibition, we are aiming to spread our wings. We are confident that we can kind of see a market, a very wonderful, deep market in other sectors also.
Another well-received feature at the event was the Vendor Development Program, which for the first time gave the exhibitors the possibility of gaining information about the needs of state companies relevant to the sector in India.
We have been investing hugely in the last 7-8 years for our capacity expansion program, and now we want to go even further for developing advanced ultra-supercritical technology.
Within the framework of the program, companies such as BHEL, Southern Railways and the Indian Transport Ministry imparted exclusive first-hand information to the participating exhibitors. Back at the India Essen Welding and Cutting 2014 exhibition, the participants shared unique developments and initiated expansion of their existing business model.
We are helping various industries, core sector industries, to repair instead of replacing components. So you can repair, refurbish and use rather than replacing components. So we have a lot of savings of metals and minerals. We have some machines which are imported from Germany called EWM. Those are the latest technology in the world, global latest technologies. So there are a lot of industries which are coming up from Europe and United States and various other parts of the world who would like to have automation and good quality joints, which is being done through this EWM processes.
Like in Essen, in any exhibition, we try to bring our new products. We try to showcase our new products. This particular exhibition, we are taking the opportunity to showcase our electrode, which is based on the nanotechnology. It's a hard-facing electrode. Within a single pass, it can give you hardness as high as 70 HRC. That hardness can be also maintained at an elevated temperature. Normally, this kind of electrode was not there earlier in the market. We find a very good feature of this electrode, and it will change the entire welding technology.
We are specialized in welding filler wire. It's a great benefit for us that we can have a, let's say, networking. We can expose to our brand to the different part of the world. There are a lot of people, lot of customers coming from overseas to see us this time also. And that make a lot of networking, so you can sit in one place and meet a lot of people, so save a lot of time.
There are a lot of plasma cutting machines in the market, but Ajan, one of the main advantages with Ajan plasma cutting machine is everything what they make is made inside their factory. They don't buy any ready-made material. They buy everything as per their own standards. They make their own nesting software, they make their own servo motors, they make even their own software. They don't rely on third parties for any of their major components.
There is a very good initiative taken by Lorch in India. We have set up in the month of March, we have tied up with Don Bosco Technical Group in Pune, and we have come out with a very good training center for welders, wherein the welders from not so privileged background are trained in this industry on this latest equipment, so that when they come out of the training program, they are absorbed readily into the Indian industry. Now, if you have to make in India, you have to develop many people who have that particular skill and who can deliver the quality that is required by the world. It is not only the quality that is required by the Indian market.
The event offered various other attractions, including a live demo pavilion for the exhibitors to demonstrate their joining competence.
With a software-based simulator, we analyze the skill like this. Here you find here, one skill is 66%, another is 52%, the other two is perfect, 100%. Now what the welder has to do, go on practicing this welding till he reaches 200%. So this is a self-training device. The simulated is also there and actual also is there. So it does not require any elaborate welding machine, welding room, welding instructor. This is like a water tap. As and when they want to use it, they can go on using it.
We have learnt about digital technology with respect to mobiles or any communication industry. But here with respect to welding, this digital technology can enhance the life of welding machine, or in other words, the quality of welding what you get today will be similar even after 10 years or 20 years of usage. This machine can also store 50 jobs. I mean to say, whenever you have a repetitive works. So in that case, what happens is that once you set the parameters, those parameters can be loaded in the machine and it can be stored in the machine as one program. And this particular program can be recalled whenever you get the same kind of job in the future. So likewise, you can store around 50 programs in this machine.
The highlight of the event was a power-packed welders competition.
We have seen in the past that welders, those who are very, very important to the welding industry, they are missed out of the entire exhibition. So this time we have announced a competition for them, and there are a lot of participation of welders that is going on various positional weldings, and it is a chance for them to showcase their talent and also get a recognition.
Inspired from such large-scale face-offs held in Germany, the competition offered the upcoming welders a chance to demonstrate their welding prowess and gave an impetus to their skills.
We have this with a big success happening in Germany as well. It's a very big event. It's going 2 days with more than 250 participants, and we want to implement this on our show as well.
As India Essen Welding and Cutting 2014 ended on an upbeat note, we had the participants sharing their parting thoughts.
I think it's a very good chance for us to appeal to our customers what we are doing and what we are targeting for the future.
Quality, reliability and consistency. So here I have given them an opportunity to really touch and feel the words which I normally use during kind of my offer.
Right platform to show any new development that you are coming out with.
From the quality of the visitors, would say it was good.
We are looking forward to see our clients in 2016 again.